on the leads. Hey, hi everybody. How's it going? Back out on the dog walk. The sun has just gone behind that hill and it's absolutely Baltic. It must be, I'm going to guess it's -2 with the wind chill. Yeah, it's very, very cold. So I'm wrapped up and I'm trying a new experiment today with an old microphone using the Rode Wireless Go. So thought I had a bike there. Yes, I am wireless and it's awesome. And I actually could have put on 2 pairs of gloves, but it's just so hard when you're futzing around with the phone and the microphones and the cables and the dog leads. So I've gone with 1 pair of gloves and my hands are freezing. So anyway, how are you all doing? I hope you're all having a great day. I am having a great day. Dave is telling me he's just got back with his 2 labs and they're now sparked out. Did one of your labs eat a loaf today, Dave? Because Clover did. I just got back from the co-op with a fresh loaf, amongst other things. Made Hamish's lunch. Went through to the living room and heard a rustle, rustle, rustle. Went through to the kitchen and there was Clover eating a loaf. So she got flung out the front door. And then I took pity on her, because I always do. This one. The Basset. Yep. So, she'll be getting half her tea tonight. I'm not going to give her a full portion, because she's already had a whole loaf, so... Anyway, I was listening again to Storyworthy, which is a book by Matthew Dix. Introduction by Dan Kennedy, and it's really, really good. I should have read this book a long time ago. It was recommended to me on the Part-Time YouTuber Academy, and I think Ali Abdal had it recommended to him from the Video Creators, which is a service that he has used to teach him how to do YouTube, and he's basically now just passing that on to us. His pupils charging a hefty fee for that. So, and that's how life works, isn't it? You learn stuff, you pass it on. So anyway, the book, Storyworthy, it's teaching me something that I think I needed to hear, which is that, you know, Ali has taught us all these structures for writing great stories, how to do great videos, all of that stuff. And what I've been finding is that that has been holding me back from actually creating anything. I mean, so far, since beginning of November when the course began, I have managed a video a week. Now, as a full-time YouTuber, which I kind of am, apart from homeschooling, there's no reason that I shouldn't be putting out 2 videos a week. However, I suppose in a sense I am, because I'm doing live streams, right? I'm doing live streams like right now, and also my scheduled Sunday one. Sunday mornings at 10 AM, and I'm just picking up the wireless receiver, which has fallen onto the ground. I cannot wait for summer, honestly, when I don't have to mess around with so much stuff. It's making it a real challenge with all the gloves and all of the hoods up and the hats and the dog leads. Anyway, that's a bit of a complaint, isn't it? So look at this, it's just dangling. Part of what makes it so hard is that the dogs, I mean, we haven't really trained the dogs properly. And they just pull and pull over here, over there. Okay, I'm going to stop now. that sort of thing. Right, that isn't going to stay on there. I wonder if I could just leave it dangling. And so, yeah, the coldness, it means I'm trying to swap hands to put one hand in my pocket and I can't do it. It just doesn't work. Can't do it. So I'm just going to have to stay cold. But if I can continue to do this through the winter, the summer's going to be a piece of piss, isn't it? Shorts and t-shirts. And yeah, it's going to be easy. So yeah, earlier on this week the dog lead broke and now I can't hook them to my belt, which is what I used to do. And they pull, when they're strong dogs, one's an Akita, one's a Basset. And when you've got them both in one hand and they pull, it can actually hurt you when the leads get tightened up on your hand. And when it's cold, it's like, ow! You know what I mean? Anyway, what was I saying? The story stuff, yeah. I think what had happened was that I'd really started overthinking my videos. And it's not like I'm a noob. I've been making videos for a long time. I mean, I've never had an audience before, but it's never stopped me making videos. So thank you, Dave, for showing up. You are awesome. So yeah, overthinking it. And what happened was, I think part of it is the idea that I'm starting a business as a coach. I'm going into recovery coaching to help people to get sober. Because I did, and I want to share that. You know, I think I'll be good at it, and it's something I really want to do. So I'm excited for that, but at the same time, I'm kind of freaking out with fear, right? You know, imagine someone gets in touch and says, "Can you help me out? Here's some money. Can you get me sober?" I'll be like, gulp. It's that fear, isn't it? The imposter syndrome. All that mindset stuff that holds us back. So that's the kind of stuff I want to knock all that in the head. I just want to start making content. I mean, I'm getting used to just riffing into the device on a stick on dog walks, which I think is good practice for getting my story straight. And that's one of the things that Storyworthy's helping me with. The chapter I've just listened to has a section where he's talking about how some teachers of writing classes will have you fill in like a template, a structure. And I remember this from my university days when you had to write an essay plan and then hand in an essay plan before you did your essay. And it's still happening now because I had to help Hamish with one. Well, I tried to help him, it didn't work. And it's like, I've never planned an essay in my life. And the same goes for my videos, right? I'm supposed to script them and spend a lot of time figuring out what I'm going to say. But that's just not me. And this book, Storyworthy, he's teaching that you don't need to do that. And in fact, in some cases, it can be detrimental to the storytelling if you do it. Right, I'm going to swap hands. Put this hand in my pocket because I feel my fingers getting painfully cold. Oh, right, how's that? Which means I've got to somehow put the dog leads to my wrist, step over this one, put this in my pocket, and try and get it back. So yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I shouldn't think about my stories and, you know, have a plan in my head, because I do have a plan in my head. But yeah, my point is that I want to stop overthinking. I want to get out of my own way. And I want to believe in myself that I actually do have the knowledge and the wisdom and the capability to help other people. And that there are people out there who would wish that. Do you know what I'm saying? There are people out there who would wish that. So that's where my mind has been today. And so this morning when I got up, I was like, it's Thursday already, I haven't made a video this week. I don't want to lose my streak. I have to get a video out this week. What am I going to talk about? And I ended up talking about the stuff that I'm talking about right now, which is fear. And so I want to lean into that fear. I want to lean into it and push through it, because the only way out is through, isn't it? And I'm going to do that by just sharing my stories and by not overthinking things and getting in my own way. So yeah, I'm going to go home and finish my edit. I already started the edit. I think I'm grateful in some ways that my videos are not really B-roll dependent, like a vlog would be, that sort of thing. Much as I enjoy that kind of thing, it takes up so much time. And I've seen one of my good friends actually from PTY is struggling a little bit because her content is quite B-roll dependent. And so it really means a much heavier editing process, which, you know, I would struggle with. In fact, I have tried it and I did struggle with it. In fact, I'm struggling now with a not B-roll heavy video setup. So can you imagine what it would be like if I did have that? It would be nice to get to that stage where I can do vlogs, but I think I need an audience first who cares, likes and trusts me. So that will come hopefully, maybe by sort of hill walking season. So I like to go out September, October. And if I can get out and start making vlogging content, then that would be amazing, because the scenery here is just spectacular. I mean, let me show you. This is just my dog walk. Yeah, it's not a great view. I'm just getting back into the sunlight again, so I'm going to swap hands again. Just put it up, Ben. Who's Ben? Somebody else here? Oh, no way. Welcome, Ben. Nice to see you, whoever you may be. It's not Ben from Ben Burns, is it? If it is, fantastic. Nice to see you, Ben. That's the only Ben I know. We had an au pair called Ben, but I think the only Ben I've ever known is Ben Burns from the old Harrogate days. It is Ben Burns, fuck me. Awesome. Ben Burns, no way, that's so cool. I can't believe this. Fantastic, thanks for showing up, Ben. I'm doing well. I'm very fucking cold, to be honest, but apart from that, I'm fine and dandy. How the hell are you, man? This is like a reunion. Aye. So yeah, I was talking about getting out of my own way, making content, not overthinking things. And doing this is great because it encourages me to get out. If I can come out and share some of my thoughts, etc., it encourages me to get out, and I do love getting out. So Ben is in Cornwall. Awesome, that's where my wife is from. She's from Wadebridge. And we were down there in October last year. First time in ages since I'd been there, and Cornwall's awesome. Beautiful part of the country. So I was thinking about coming back down if lockdown allows that. Maybe October again, I don't know. But yeah, we want to get down there at least once a year now, because my wife's folks are, elderly. And yeah, it's good. We try and see them at least once a year. They used to come and visit us every August because they came up for the tattoo in Edinburgh, but they haven't been doing that recently, and I don't imagine that will be happening this year. So, all right. I don't think that'll be happening this year at all. So hopefully we'll get to go down to Cornwall. Maybe in the summer, who knows, who knows. So yeah, I'm going to get home, do my edit. If you're subscribed to my YouTube, then you will see it. If you're not, then you should be. youtube.com/CamsCampbell. Easy one to remember. And this week's video is going to be all about fear and about how I am putting myself out there as a coach, even though I feel totally underqualified. Because I know in my heart of hearts that I'm not underqualified. I just need to push through that, get into the growth mindset instead of the fixed mindset, and just push through that shit, you know what I mean? Push through it and build a happy life. That's my intention. Become the best Camser I can be by helping others to be the best that they can be. So that's what I will be talking about. So look out for that. Probably published tomorrow. I don't think I'll get through it all today, given that it's now almost tea time. So there you go. I will finish the stream now, put my hands back in my pockets for a little bit. I'll say thanks, Dave and Ben. That's so cool that you turned up. I love that. Maybe next time we'll get Moonfan. He sometimes shows up. I won't give his name away, but it's someone you both know. He's a fan of my content as well. And I got to meet him actually after Cornwall. In fact, last year when we were driving back up from Cornwall, we stopped off near Cheltenham. So that will give you an idea of who I'm talking about. And we went out for dinner, had a great time. So this is great, man. Live content, hooking up with old friends. What could be better? So I will bid you all a good day, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.